Hey, this is Suzanne Mosley with Usborne Books More. I wanted to show you some Usborne titles today about ancient Egypt. My boys are history junkies and they love learning about ancient history. And the great thing about Usborne is that there's some amazing titles that we have that I've been able to get for them to feed their love of learning and love of learning about ancient Egypt specifically. The first one is Time Traveler. This is a great book. It's very similar to the Magic Treehouse series, the Imagination Station series, where children go back in time and visit famous historical places. So in Time Traveler, this little boy wears his little time traveler mask, and he visits 4 different ancient civilizations. So he visits ancient Rome. He visits, let me show you. Here we go. Yeah, knights and castles. So during the medieval time period, the Vikings, Romans, and pharaohs and pyramids. So specifically, if you're a fan of ancient Egypt, Time Traveler is awesome because the last section of the book is all about ancient Egypt. This book is so fun. It's nonfiction, but it is not a book that you'll fall asleep to. I love the way this specific book is structured. So the little boy wears his little mask, goes back in time, and then for each of the 4 ancient time periods he visits, it introduces you to a little family. So this is the ancient Egyptian family that he meets. And then the rest of the story is about his interaction with them and what their houses look like, how they live their lives. And it's all in narrative form. So it's a great read aloud. And it's chock full of nonfiction information about ancient Egypt, but it's told in a way that will keep your children engaged. So this is Time Traveler, visiting a temple. That's a great ancient Egypt resource. Usborne, this is newer. It just came out this past year, the Usborne Ancient Egypt sticker book. So if your child would like to see many of the ancient Egyptian antiquities, but can't get to the Cairo Museum in Cairo or the British Museum in England, he can venture through this book and see a lot of these mummies and statues, jewels that are so famous in ancient Egypt. So each page gives you a little bit more information about that. And then they go to the back of the book. Clearly my boys have already been working on it. And it shows the sticker. It gives them a sticker and they go back and match it. So wonderful learning about ancient Egypt, but also just the idea of matching. That takes critical thinking skills where your child has to flip through the sticker pages, find the specific one that they're looking for, and then the fine motor skill of actually physically putting the sticker in the correct spot in the book. So not just learning about ancient Egypt, but even refining different skills that they will need, like fine motor skills and matching, which is encouraging brain development that is happening in the sticker book, all while learning about ancient Egypt, which is so cool. And then these are so fun. I love Lift the Flat books. Look Inside Mummies and Pyramids. This gives you more about ancient Egypt. Obviously a little bit lower reading level, geared for a little bit younger learner than maybe Time Traveler, but still, my boys are 10, 8, and 6, and they love this. Check out the pyramid. It opens. So chock full of information about making a mummy, the canopic jars here. Very cool book, Lift the Flap, which my boys fight over getting to lift the flap. But Mummies and Pyramids, that's a fun one. And then also the Ancient Egypt Jigsaw book. It also has nonfiction information about ancient Egypt. But then it has a page. And then also is like a look and find. So this one is about on the river. It tells all about the River Nile and how they farmed it and different animals that they used. And then they have to find it. So wheat and barley were the most important crops. Spot 5 crop cutters. So you do the puzzle together here. And then you go through and look for the 5 crop cutters. So actually 2 of my sons and I did this book the other night. It was so just a time to bond with them other than electronics. It was just a great way for me to be with my children, learning, and for us to be bonding and when they have an Usborne book, they don't ask for electronics, which I love. So it's just a great activity together. They're learning spatially about where the different puzzle pieces go, but then they're also learning about history. They were learning lots of fun facts about ancient Egypt. So that's Ancient Egypt Jigsaw book. And then the Look and Find. That was so fun. I didn't even realize that. But my son was like, ooh, now we get to see, we get to find these things in the puzzle. So he was really, really excited. So those are some fun resources about ancient Egypt that I hope your children will enjoy. If you would like to order any of these, you can do so on my website. My Usborne shop is SuzanneSharesUsborne.com, and your books ship immediately and directly to you. And you can also contact me through my website as well. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you enjoy these books. Thanks so much.